ladies and gentlemen. We are back here with the 5th season of Madden 20. After season 4, after a very, very bad season 2-14 campaign, we get fired from Arizona. We find a team in the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Thought it was a good fit. And here we are. Week 1, we have the Arizona Cardinals revenge game. Believe it. Believe it. It's gonna be quite interesting. I'm playing on all Madden sliders. It's one of the reasons why I got drugged last year, messing with the trying to get a balance of the sliders and stuff. But we gonna make it do what it do. Week 1 at home against the Arizona Cardinals. Let's get it. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I'm not a fan of the Buccaneers uniforms. At all. I'll probably be going with the all red all year. Hope everybody's doing well out there. And all the madness that goes on out in the world today. Just find a way to get some peace, man.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, we've got a good one on tap between the visiting Arizona Cardinals and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. With that, let's head over to Raymond James Stadium in Tampa for the call of this one. We bring in our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. With my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, we have arrived at another new season. I had a little more pep in my step this morning. I know you did as well. Here we go.
Yeah, when you went out for your 5-mile jog, you were flying. You did it in record time because you were psyched up about this game. But let's be frank about it. No more radio shows, no more podcasts, no more just predicting what's going to happen. Now we get to see it on the field.
This fielded at the 2. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the number 1 overall pick in the 2019 draft from Oklahoma. It's Kyler Murray. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. And let's look now at the offensive starters for the Cardinals.
Obviously a tough test for this offense right out of the gate. Road game in game 1 of the new year. Conventional wisdom says, go slow, take care of the football. I think in this case, attack early and get the home team back on their heels.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, this is Edmonds. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That goes for 14 yards. 1st down, Cardinals.
That's a very nice game there. Confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
They'll run on 1st down. Edmonds. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And this defensive line will be looking to control the point of attack.
And that's what they've done throughout this season. This is a terrific unit. They play together very, very well, and they don't permit big plays to happen.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Edmonds. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down.
Make that tackle. There we go, baby.
Complete.
There we go.
And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the 1st down. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
On 4th down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing. It puts them in that position.
Easy. Who's that yours? Who's that? Check.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line.
I'm not a fan of
tackle made by Tanner Vallejo.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
So don't say nothing. 53's the mic. 53. Check 53. There we go.
To throw, Winston. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. 22 yards there, a 1st down. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I like that look.
Get wide. Come on. Stand back. Let me go.
Winston now. No gain on the dump off. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Ready. Flag. Ready. Check. Hey, stop. 51 for Mike, boy. 51. It's our time. It's our time.
Looking to throw again on second down. Winston. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Well, from their point of view, this game could have out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that. Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying,
Ronald
that
Jones
dagger
picks
play,
up about
that play and just finish him off right now, because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Let's face it, you always want a team full of guys who can get you first downs and big plays of all styles, but you've got to have a big man you can just turn and hand it to, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Let's go.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll try to throw now. Winston. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Well, no, it takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long.
Wait. Mike, 53, Mike. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Let's go.
From the gun, Winston.
What a catch.
Puts it to Dixon.
Let's go.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 27-yard line.
And that was a heck of a shot right there by Jameis Winston. Boy, he has a superior right arm, doesn't he? You saw him play baseball.
Yeah, he's actually a switch hitter in baseball. Outfielder, and then, of course, a very hard-throwing pitcher. That's translated well in the National Football League.
That it has. When he has to make that throw on a line, he's got plenty of arm to do it.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 27. Running on first down.
I got to miss that block, man. You got to miss that block.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
At the 24-yard line.
Ready? White 25. It's been a long day for you.
From the 24, Winston. And he's got him. Got his man on the end round. Complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
On 2nd and 7, Winston,
Get in there.
and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle.
53. 53. Go. Go. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Let's go.
On 3rd down, Winston. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of Week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Play fake. Murray. In heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Fam.
So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Murray, a quick throw out to Kirk. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
On 2nd down, Edmonds. And they get him down right near the midfield stripe.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Edmonds. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Something to watch here in Week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
On 1st down, Edmonds. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, These pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
3-0 after one on EA Sports. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Here's Edmonds. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Pursued it.
He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up second and goal.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Pittman, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
From back at the 2, here's third and goal. Murray now, third and goal. To the goal line,
great
but it's
defense.
incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on third and goal. Let's see what they do on fourth and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on fourth and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
And this one is right through. And that will tie us at 3-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Let's get to work, ladies.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Slam, slam, slam. Green, triple team. Come on. Sunday. Check 24. Switch.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive.
Oh, man.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
53, Mike 53. I'm coming for you. You mine.
Throwing on 2nd down. Winston. And Dixon has
What a
it.
catch by Dixon.
14 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
50 ready. Blue ready. Check 53. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this. Check, check. Fresno. Fresno. Wait.
There's some changing the play at the line.
A 1st down throw for Winston.
Kincaid wide open.
Receiver
Let's
complete.
go.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you get a heck of a tight end candidate.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Switch it, come on, switch it. He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
On 2nd and 9. Winston flushed out right.
What a
Looking for
catch.
Godwin, and he's got him complete.
Let's go.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know what their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Ready, blue ready. Check, 53 is mine. Hey, let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here. Let's go.
Now Eckler. And he'll take this down for
Either
about
this
4
guy's
yards down to the
slow or
15.
they're not holding their blocks.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Can you guys block, please?
On 2nd down, Eckler. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Watch the slant. Flip it, flip it, flip it. Switch, switch, switch. Work that up. Work that up.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler.
Good
And
run
he
by
gets the
Eckler.
first down yardage
First down.
he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
You gotta
And
get
they got
7.
3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational
at it.
football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Ready. White 25. 53. Mike.
Oh, this looks like a mess already.
Working out of the gun, Winston. Flushed, feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Ja'Kai Polite in to drop him behind the line for a loss of a yard.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Check. Let's go.
Now Winston.
Touchdown. Jameis Winston. Let's go.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs have taken the lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is now 10-3. A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Warner's up 14-3 in Detroit.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. It'll be Edmonds to begin the drive. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now a give to Edmonds.
Okay, Bay right there.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Right there.
His big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to, pick up a first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Murray now on 1st down.
Oh, God.
That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around to make the play on the football.
Get him.
Left side on the
There you
swing
go.
pass.
There you go. Slam him to the ground.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Well, they tried to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a
Where you
nice
going?
tackle for
Where you going?
yardage.
Let's go.
Call it no
Let's
gain
go.
on the keeper, and it's going to bring
Let's
up
go.
a 3rd down.
That's a new wrinkle. I never seen that before. Whoever this Adam Gate, no, not Adam Gates. Who did I say this?
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. On the right side, open is Gesicki.
There you go.
And he'll
That's all you gotta
only
do,
get
keep
this
him
to
in front
about
of
the 35. Well
Keep him in
short of
front
the
of
line to gain. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt.
And that's way off.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League.
All day, dog.
1st down, Winston. Throwing right, and that's complete.
First
And
down.
he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, a sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight really fired a point in there for the completion. He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The end result, 21 yards.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
53 to Mike. 53. Check 53. Watch the run. Mike, 53.
Stay in block.
53. Mike.
Jameis now on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Watch the boot. Wait. 53's mine. 53's mine. You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me.
Jameis again. Throwing middle, and it's complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. They'll throw again. Winston. Open man has got it. It's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That's 30 yards now in the last 2 plays. Back-to-back 15-yarders. And they're rolling. Line of scrimmage. Again, the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Tight end right. 3 down.
To the air again with Winston. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
Which one? All right, here we go.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Hey, you got 3 down.
3rd and goal. Winston.
Touchdown.
He'll take this
Flag on the
into
play.
the end zone. Now, hold on
And
here.
it's
We do have a flag down.
Wow.
So let's see what this is about.
Come on, dog.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
The holding penalty, that puts them in an unenviable spot here as they try again on 3rd and goal.
53. Mike. Let's go. 53.
Again, it's Winston. Forced out to his left. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker, and it's 4th. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And his kick is good.
13-3.
And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. will get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit. And it's the Saints who are out in front. Michael Thomas, over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well. Next, we'll stay in the NFC North as we head across Lake Michigan to check on the Bears at home in Chicago. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. Allen Robinson up over 100 yards receiving with 2 touchdown grabs.
Been drafted, man. Taking over.
Finally, we finish at MetLife Stadium to see what's going on with the Jets. And that one all tied.
Sam Darnold, 7 of 12.
In our game has been Jameis Winston, who's been on target in the first half. He's thrown for close to 200 yards already, and that's helped propel his guys into the lead. As we send you back to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This one taken from the 7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
28. Let's get back to this run game, baby. Dallas, 35.
Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the 3rd quarter. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Good start to the drive. Here's Winston on the left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Winston checking the plays at the line.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Winston. It's a short one here. Complete to the tight end.
Kincaid down the right side for a first down and more.
That one good for 26 and a first down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down.
He ran away from that linebacker.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Don't be scared of it. Mike 51.
On the ground, it's Eckler. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. It's Eckler again.
Hey, come on.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for first.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Ready, black 25 behind.
Yeah. In the zone. Keep him in the block.
53.
Throwing, Winston. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Ja'Kai Polite picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Kick is up. The wind gets it
And
back.
this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the lead stretches. 16-3 now. So 3 field goals that he's hit.
Wait. Just in case if anybody was wondering, yes, I'm on all Madden. Thank you very much. Don't discredit what we're doing.
Now this last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been threes.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you, because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made.
Good block.
And that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
It's crazy.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield, because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Murray gets this one to Isabella, and he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. A nice gain of 21 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll run on first down. Edmonds.
2 yards.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up, because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll run with Edmonds again. They're able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, Murray.
Oh, right in the middle of the
zone.
Complete.
Yeah. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
You ain't got no pass rush.
A gain of 26 on the third down conversion. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Draw play. Edmonds. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Again, they run with Edmonds.
Get him. Turn around.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. To throw, it's Murray. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A 7-yard touchdown grab. crowd
Good job.
as his guys are back within a single score.
Trying to make a comeback often appears daunting, but the only way to get there, start small, score, and worry about getting the next one after that.
Now the try here for the extra point. And it's up. This is good, and it makes it a 16-10 game now. That time, a 9-play drive. And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Okay. Back to business, man. You know what we got to do.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air.
He should have been
gone,
so
dog. Your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a move point there as they were able to connect. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
51's Mike. Mike 51. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Let's go.
Winston now to throw on first down.
Oh,
into traffic, and that's complete.
If he would have...
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Winston, a handoff. This is Jones. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's pick it up. Easy. Let's get off the
Kincaid
field.
in motion.
Let's get off the field.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones.
Jones powers ahead for another 2 yards.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Yeah, not rushing would be a thing.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Green, come see.
Jameis to throw it. He'll buy some time right. And this is incomplete. He was looking for the tight end, Adam Shaheen, that time. But now it's 3rd down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
You can't block me.
On 3rd down, Winston. Quick throw here, that's complete. They get only 4 that time as that leads brings us to a 4th down.
Why?
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first.
Good catch, though. Good catch. Yes, sir. Revenge game, baby.
So out comes the field goal team once more. From the left hash, this from 39.
Kick is up. Kick is good.
And his kick here is good.
All right,
And that will make this a 9-point lead. So making 4 out of 4 now in the field goal department, and he's able to extend their lead.
When drives have bogged down, he's been automatic out there. So nice to have a kicker you can count on to put points on the board.
I went ahead and checked. You have to run it back a couple of minutes. But yes, this is all Madden. For all the haters that say, oh, you changed it back. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Nah, bro.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away.
To be honest.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll start on the ground with Edmonds. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
But a run stoppage team.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Check safety, check safety.
Tyler got it.
And holding
He slipped it out, baby. He slipped it out.
As he stopped in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 8.
And on this play, the read for the quarterback was the defensive end, and he was totally focused on the quarterback. He should have given it off inside to the running back. Instead, he kept it and ended up taking a loss on the play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down.
Yeah!
Flag down, he goes
Let's
down.
go, baby. Hold
So
it.
they're able to sack him.
We're
Now,
going to decline that.
looks
Punt
like
the
it
ball.
could be holding. Let's find out.
Car seat collar.
So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that
I hope
penalty.
they don't try to do no...
Here's Matt Hawk now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
they don't try
We
to,
are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Matt Hawk now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
No, leave it alone. Oh, my God. Going to end zone. Going to end zone. Yes.
Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. So out come the Bucs now.
Well, they had a
There are
good
2
drive,
scores on the plus side. Still time here in this
away.
4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs.
Detroit.
To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
There in Detroit, man? Drew Lock is the quarterback. Well, you can't blame Pat Stafford, because he ain't even there.
Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at the 20.
We're going to try it anyway.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Flip it, flip
They'll go again to Jones. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he will find his man.
What a route. What a strike by Winston.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Winston now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. And it looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
2nd and 2.
Once more, here's Eckler.
First down.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Winston. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Here's Eckler.
Eckler lowers his shoulder and takes the hit from the safety. His best run of the night.
And the Bucs have a first down.
So,
how about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
They got 4 stars over there.
Now it's a bootleg with Winston. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete.
Damn, get your feet in.
That one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. They'll run it with Jones. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is going to be 3rd and 13. From the gun, Winston. Looking downfield for Godwin. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively.
Do a little pooch kick. Oh, that's too far.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. Murray now on first down. That ball complete to Isabella. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up
Murray
to the 34.
13 of 14.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. To throw again on second down. Murray.
Good hit. Thought I had a pick. Thought I had a pick, baby.
A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Nothing.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third. And not what you're looking to do on 3rd and 1, completing the pass, but going backward.
I have zero explanation for that because 3rd and 1, you just figure snap, throw, first down, right? Easy play. But end up losing yardage on it. That's hard to account for.
They'll go for it with Edmonds. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. He needed a couple, but he didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
That second down run, a big help. The 7 yards leaves them with just a 3rd and 3 now.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front and then maybe a guard can slide up to the 2nd level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
3rd and short yardage, Winston. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So yet another field goal to end a drive. That has been a very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in this game.
Yeah, Brandon, as an offense, you hate that you've had to call on your kicker so often, but you have to love the fact that time and time again, he's come through.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls,
escape, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A gain there of 30 big ones.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. Down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Vita Vea able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets them back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
Just to satisfy the haters. Just to satisfy all Madden. Say it with me. All Madden. Thank you very much. You're doing something right when the haters come alive.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 16. Another carry now for Edmonds. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further.
Thank you.
As they get him down well short of the line to gain. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still 4th down upcoming. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up in good situation. It didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
Good hit by White. Breaks it up.
But this one is going to wind
Buccaneer
up
ball,
incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. But they can thank their defense for another stop. And now look at the score, where they've got the football. They're looking pretty good.
They're looking excellent because now you're thinking to yourself, let's just take some time off the clock. Work it down. And, of course, you put another touchdown on the board, you pretty much say bye-bye.
Play calling here can be a little bit more conservative because of the lead.
A little bit more conservative. The biggest thing, everyone understands how to get the ball downfield and how to stay in bounds and make sure the clock keeps running.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13.
Hey, come on, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Hey, turn it up. Easy. Hey, we got motion. Back up.
They'll run here with Eckler. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down. On third down, here's Eckler. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 48.
Kick is up.
And his kick is absolutely perfect.
6 field goals
for the kicker. That will make this now a 15-point advantage. Well, it's hard to put your finger on whether this is something to celebrate or something maybe the offense is embarrassed by, but that's now 6 field goals he's made in this game alone.
Yeah, he's bailed him out quite a bit so far, but it's very comforting to know that you have a kicker that's got your back.
This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Of defense. Game is not over.
Kyler Murray now in the Cardinal offense. Down by 15. A minute 40 remaining. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. First down, Murray. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Throwing again on second down. Murray. Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Murray with a third and long. Unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Murray sets to throw on fourth. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in.
Holy smoke.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Murray now. Felt compelled to go for it there on fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a fourth down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Oh, now Murray has it stripped.
Boston Collins under pressure.
Murray, one final try. He's going to let it fly.
Get that out of here, son. And that's the game, baby.
As time has run out.
Revenge game is done.
Fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay.
Out of here,
and
son.
with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come.
Good balance, 248.
So for the Buccaneers, that'll be a happy locker room as they start the season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
20 of 27, 269.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Kyler Murray was 16 of 22 for 190. 1 touchdown, no picks. Chase Edmonds, 21 for 100, 4.7. Eckler got it going late, 21 of 86. Got to get Jones some more touches. I think he's quicker of the two. Kyler, sit down. Just please. Winston's playing for his career. He wants to stay in Tampa. We got You know what I'm saying? You gotta put your money where your mouth is, man. You gotta put it out on the field. Kincaid, 6 catches, 67 yards. Godwin, 6 catches for $112. It's a shame he didn't get in the end zone, but whatever. Gesicki had 5. Yeah, he was killing us. 5 catches for 90 yards. Another guy that I brought into this team, Christian Kirk, a guy that I helped bring up. Jay McIntyre, that was a good pickup right there. Oh, this was before I came aboard, but anyway. Tanner Vallejo, 15 tackles. We got some cat. Oh, he's a rookie. Oh yeah, Darrell Wiggins. I think he was the first overall pick. He had 10 tackles. Devin White, 10 tackles. Okay. Look at the front line. Even my corner had 2 for a loss. Shaquille Barrett starting it off right. 3 sacks on the year. Vita Vey had 2. That's my boy still. You the enemy now, but you still my boy. Alright. And no picks. Good game. Oh, you see it. You see the milestone goals. We almost there to pass Vince Lombardi in playoff wins. You see it. You see the greatness in Jay Warren as a coach. Oh man, Chris Godwin. Oh man, what can't this man do? Let's see, where is he lacking at? He's already a superstar. 92 speed, 98 catching, 88 catching traffic. Probably gonna bump that up a little bit. Route running is superb. Team player, aggressive catch, possession catch, run after catch, fight for yards. For all hits, cover the ball, keep feet in bounds, high motor. Look at that. The 12th best receiver in the league. 27 years old. What did I say? Catching traffic, maybe? We'll do the slot. Hopefully that'll do something. And 1 catching traffic, 1 medium route, 3 short route. Great. Almost in the 90s in everything. Shaquille Barrett. Big game. Not really worried about that. Let's go back to boost his speed. Superstar X Factor. 85 speed, 89 excel, 90 pursuit, 92 finesse moves, 81 block shed, 84 play rec, 89 awareness. Zone coverage. We didn't bring him in for zone coverage. This man goes after the quarterback, point blank, period. The third best right outside linebacker in the game. So, Mike Edwards, free safety. Build your zone. Yeah, thank you very much. Next game will be away at Indianapolis. So Jacoby Brissett is still, wow, he's a superstar? Wow. Well, he's 79. Okay, Jacoby, we see you. And they have Joey Para. Yeah. Jerron Hayward, Duke Johnson, Antoine Grant, three-headed monster in the backfield. They got two fullbacks. Don't see that often. Okay. T.Y. Hilton still hanging on. Deontay Johnson, Miles Boykin, Zaire Hinton, Eric Ebron, look like he's found a home. Deontay Boone. Okay, left tackle is a bit underwhelming here. Justin School. Oh, Quentin Nelson. Wow. Ryan Kelly. Mark Glowinski. And Braden Smith. Very good offensive line. Left tackle is the weakness. Muhammad Wilkerson. Wow. Yannick Ngakwe. Oh boy. Ali Yarborough. Oh boy. And he's a star. Defensive tackle is not that impressive. Oh, Darius Leonard. Oh boy. Yeah. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. Bobby Okarik. Normal. Sean Dion Hamilton. Didn't he get drafted by Washington? He's normal. Oh my God. Okay. Michael Rayner. Oh man. Okay. I got good corners. They're both stars. Malik Hooker. Oh, what are they? Why they got two? Okay, never mind. Clinton Dix. This backfield. I mean, this secondary is crazy. Well, that'll end it for this episode. Year 5, but year 1 with the Buccaneers. But this is season 5 of franchise gaming of Coach Jay Warren. 2 great years starting off with Arizona. 2 straight Super Bowls. Oh no, I ain't mean to do that. No, I didn't want that. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here we go. Just in case y'all was wondering, I tell no tales. 2 Super Bowls, 1 Coach of the Year award. Now I'm ahead of John Gruden, Jason Garrett, Doug Peterson. When did they win a Super Bowl? Oh no, that was 2 years ago. Right. Okay, so we can go ahead and look at where all these coaches are. Riverboat Ron, we've seen, is in Arizona. Tomlin still hanging on in Pittsburgh. Harbaugh is still the same. Kitchens is still. Frank Reich is in Seattle. That's interesting. Sean McVay is with the Eagles. So wait a minute. Okay, so they switched. So Peterson is in LA and McVay is in Philly. I don't understand that, but whatever. Quinn is still in Atlanta. We'll see him twice a year. Lynn is in Mexico City, aka San Diego, aka LA. Nagy is in Chicago. Zimmer is in San Fran. Some guy, Turner, forgive me if I don't know the name. Turner is in New Orleans. Bill O'Brien is in Carolina. Interesting. Oh my God. Adam Gase is messing up yet another franchise in Minnesota. Jay Gruden is in New York with the football Giants. Shermer is down in Jacksonville. Kyle Shanahan is in Miami. Okay, he must have got fired. Some guy, Hedrick, is in Kansas City. LaFleur is still in Green Bay. Pierre is in okay. Patricia is okay. He doesn't even have a job. Flores. Murphy. Vrabel, I guess it didn't work out for you. Interesting. This guy look like me. Alright, like I said, that'll be all, ladies and gentlemen. I'll holler at y'all at the next one. Probably be Sunday. More than likely. So, everybody have a good night. Be safe out there.